Having children can almost qualify as the best feeling in the world. It comes with its many fears, but when you hold that baby in your arm and he or she cries innocently, you're bound to fall in love immediately. Even though we most times don't say it, we always want our babies to be as healthy as possible. However, this doesn't mean we'll love them any less. Rebecca Callahan was pregnant back in 2012, and she started having some difficulties. This was due to the excess fluid that was found around her fetus. The doctors decided to induce early labor. Nobody, including the doctors, realized that something was wrong with the baby until about 30 minutes after she'd been born. When she was born, there was a big blue mark on her face. This mark stretched down one side of her body. The doctors believed it was just a bruise on little Matilda's face, but it wasn't. Almost immediately, they realized their grave mistake. After 30 minutes, the doctors told the parents that it was actually a birthmark, that something else was wrong. After 2 weeks, the doctors diagnosed Matilda with Sturge-Weber's syndrome. This is a very rare neurological skin disease that also causes paralysis, learning difficulties, and seizures. These symptoms had started showing on Matilda. She became so ill that she was taken to the Adler Hay Children's Hospital in Liverpool, England. After a few days, what the parents thought was something trivial had grown into a matter of extreme concern. At this point, they didn't know if they'd see their daughter alive again. We couldn't travel with her as she was so ill. As we stood watching her being taken away, we didn't know if we were going to see her again. We'd been so excited at our baby's arrival. Now, within a matter of hours, we didn't know whether we'd even see her alive again. Her father told the Daily Mail. As if this wasn't enough, they later discovered that Matilda had 2 holes in her heart. But little Matilda wasn't giving up. She was a little fighter. Even though there was a high chance that she wouldn't make it, she managed to make it through surgery. The doctors then began laser treatment on her to remove her unusual birthmark. But they've concluded that could take up to 16 years for it to completely disappear. She has treatment every couple of months, and the laser does make it more red and angry, and her face is covered with blobs afterwards, which then gradually fade away. Matilda's dad, Paul, told the Daily Mail in 2016, and continued, "People think we're bad parents, that we've somehow caused Matilda to look like she does." The laser treatments were painful, and Matilda had them regularly. This didn't stop her from being a happy little girl, but there were also people who constantly stared at Matilda for her birthmark. Sometimes people even went as far as asking her parents, Paul and Rebecca, if they'd left their daughter too close to a radiator and let her get burned. Besides the birthmark on her face, the disease has also caused Matilda to become almost blind. Unfortunately, she's unable to walk, but due to a special walking frame, she's able to take a few steps by herself. It's sad that the entire life of Matilda has been a fight. Every moment has been a struggle for her. But in spite of this, she has a smile for everybody she meets. Her dad, smiling, says she's a headstrong little girl. She either does things her way or there will be no way at all. Despite everything she's been through, she has a smile for everyone. She's doing fantastically well, her father said. "We're unbelievably proud of Matilda. She's just amazing. We just live every day as a bonus." Today, Matilda's grown to be 8 years old. In June 2019, the family posted a picture of her in her wheelchair. It appeared to be a recent photo. Her crowdfunding page was seeking to raise $6,300 to help her raise money for a new wheelchair. We're fundraising to provide her with a new chair so that she may continue to do the things she loves the most, spending time outside and away from raids and crowds, the page states. According to the page, the child's grandfather recently passed away. You can share to help Matilda's story reach millions across the world by liking this video and sharing it with others.